Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Parker. And myself and the main man, True Geordie, are going to break it down and talk about the heavyweight landscape. So, Brian, tell me your thoughts on the whole Daniel Dubois ducking Joseph Parker.
I think it's very convenient, this, isn't it? And it's not that I don't think Daniel Dubois is like afraid of Joseph Parker, but if the management are looking after Daniel Dubois the way you'd think they are, like Frank Warren, he's his favourite teacher's pet, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like, if he's seeing an opportunity and going, you know what, Joseph Parker's a fucking hard fight, right? He's well rounded. He's not the best at anything in my opinion, but he's good in so many areas that it's not going to be the easiest of fights. Like even if he does knock him out, it's going to be tricky, and there's a danger that and you may fuck yourself out of an undisputed title fight, which, as we know, don't come around often. So I don't think Daniel Dubois has, ducked the fight in terms of like faked being ill or anything like that. I think he would have been genuinely ill, but I think the opportunity's risen and he's gone, yeah, fuck it, we'll do Usyk now, and if I win, I can fight Joseph
And
Parker.
there you have it, guys. There is True Geordie and Lawrence, Mr. Lawrence himself. And True Geordie came with some great counter punches. Okay, and let me show you how. First of all, it's not even about if Daniel Dubois intentionally meant to duck the fight. I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think what has everything to do with is the opportunity. The opportunity presented itself. Therefore, the powers that be. Who are the powers that be? Anybody that's overlooking, that's guiding, that's protecting Daniel Dubois would do exactly this. He would bypass this fight due to the fact that his fighter's not 100%. And since his fighter's not 100%, we're going to let this one ride. You need to know when to hold and when to fold. Okay. Now, keep in mind, Daniel Dubois was just spectacular one day. He was in there. But then we stopped seeing him one day, and then it was over with. And I think whatever happened to Daniel Dubois happened to Daniel Dubois. Something happened to him. Okay, mind you, something happened to this lad. However, I'll say this. Nobody told him to stop the fight, but his superiors, but the person that is protecting his career. And who is that? Frank Warren. Frank Warren has been protecting Daniel Dubois for a long time. He's been protecting him since the beginning. He has his best interest. So if you think anybody like Frank Warren, do you think he will let you go out there half sick? No, because he's invested too much money in you. He's seen your potential. He's seen you knock out AJ. So you think that he's going to let you go out there and fuck this all up because of Joseph Parker? No, he's not going to do that. And I think what people need to understand about Joseph Parker is a veteran, but he's not a war-torn veteran. He's not a Derek Chisora. Okay? He's not a Joe Joyce. He's a guy that has grown his own stripes, and he's wearing those stripes well. Okay? Now, as far as fights go, I think the team seen the opportunity and they quit that fight. I think they ducked Joseph Parker not because they wanted to. I think they ducked him because I felt they had to. I don't think they would have done anything other than that. As hungry as Daniel Dubois is, why couldn't he had a supreme say-so? He didn't, because he's not controlling his whole camp. His daddy is. So his daddy said, and what he said went. That's all, people. It just so happened he's up for a unified belt or belts, a unified opportunity. And let me leave you with this, people. You're talking about a guy of Daniel Dubois that doesn't use social media. He uses a flip phone to text people or to call, and he wants to get rid of the bullshit. So you think someone like that will purposely try to get out of a fight? No. He doesn't have access to anybody that he's fighting. He gets closed off in this weird type of isolation, and he trains. And so far, it's been good. But other than that, man, bro, somebody that's close to Danny Dubois, please take this man shopping. Please do shit with this guy, man. Don't have him looking just like this warrior and he does nothing. Show him some stuff, please. Pretty please with sprinkles on top. You know? Please show this guy that his life is worth living other than boxing. Because what happens when a person like Daniel Dubois spends all this time without really living his life, kind of like a Michael Jackson, and they end up retiring, they don't really know what to do. And that's not good. That's not good at all. You know, so please, the powers that be, let's get Daniel Dubois healed and let's get him something to do. Most importantly, he needs to train, but I think he needs to relax too and find out what it's like to be an IBF champion away from training. But you guys tell me what you think about this situation. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.